Saturday's ratings. Joining us now, one of the jurors in this trial, Democratic Senator Ed Markey of Massachusetts. Tell me how that speech landed. We're going to look ahead, too, with you, but I have to know at a human level, because I've been involved in partisan politics my whole career, but there was no way to watch Adam Schiff last night and feel like anything but an American.
When I was sitting there, I was thinking back to when I was a boy, watching Gregory Peck as Atticus Finch delivering his summation to the jury, asking that jury to lift itself up to the highest American ideals, to ensure that there was an equal application of the law for everyone. And that's what I felt like last night. Adam Schiff had an Atticus Finch moment last night, but it wasn't fictional. It wasn't in a book. It was in real life. And it was with the stakes as high as it could be for our country, for what we stand for, who we are as a nation. Will we, in fact, have a trial which is a true search for all of the facts, to hear all of the witnesses, to ensure that the American people and the democracy which they live in are protected from a president who clearly believes that he can't be investigated, can't be indicted, can't be impeached, or can't be removed. This is a huge challenge for our country at this time, and I thought Adam Schiff last night rose to the challenge and challenged the Senate to have their highest and best angels be inspired to do the right thing for our country.
Senator, I don't want to degrade this conversation from Atticus Finch to Fox News, but the truth is Adam Schiff was quoting Colonel Vindman, who's been smeared by right-wing commentators on Fox News, and I believe by some Republican elected officials, including one in that chamber. I mean, what is the prospect that right actually does matter? I mean, I don't think that the president's attorneys have signaled that they intend to dispute any of the facts, as Colonel Vindman and other witnesses have laid it out. Where does your hope meter stand right now?
Well, I'm hopeful, but I'm not optimistic. You know, you have to be skeptical. A trial without witnesses is a cover-up. So as powerful as the evidence has been for the first 3 days, we're still missing all of the first-hand witnesses. We don't have Mulvaney, we don't have Bolton, we don't have the other officials at OMB or inside of the White House. We don't have the emails. So all of that would put a bow on this case. It would put the political nails into the coffin of Donald Trump and his presidency. They're still withholding all that information. And that's what I expect has happened in the last 2 days. It's desperate calls from President Trump, from Davos, to the Senate leaders saying, under no circumstances are you to allow the witnesses, are you to allow those documents. Do not allow a full and fair trial. And you know that's going on behind the scenes. And as a result, I'm afraid that the Republicans are going to allow this process to unfold without having heard all of the key first-hand evidence.
Ed, it's clear. During the White House's presentation, before we began the arguments in the case, there was a blatant lie told by one of the lawyers for the White House. Under the ABA Rules of Professional Conduct, Rule 3.3, it really strictly says you cannot mislead a tribunal, and clearly this is a tribunal. Have you all talked about any strategy of sending the Chief Justice a note or trying to do something if they do a blatant lie like they did previously to try to grab those rules of professional conduct for a lawyer and hold that lawyer accountable?
Well, look, we were all appalled last night and today with the smear of Colonel Vindman. We know all of that is not true. We know he's a patriot. And we know that they're going to go far beyond that in this trial. So the Democrats are huddling. We're going to determine through Chuck Schumer, our leader, which questions we're going to be posing, what strategies we'll undertake as we now move after today over to the Republican case. But we don't intend on allowing this to unfold without ensuring that the American people know that lies, deceptions are being told about this case, about witnesses, about those who are central to ensuring that the president is held accountable. And Chuck Schumer has just made it very clear to all of us that we are going to work relentlessly, insistently, persistently to ensure that we take every avenue that is available to get all of the information out to protect against lies and deceptions being told to the American people.
Hopeful but not optimistic is going to stay with me all day long. I hope you'll join us again. Senator Markey, thank you for spending some time with us this morning.
Thank you. You're welcome.
We are